Welcome to the Ray Rose Nerd Show. I'm your host, Jonathan, and I think we're finally getting this squared away for everyone to hear and everyone to see. A lot of technical things they didn't really prepare for, but I think we got it squared away. So today we're going to play some Streets of Rage 2. And if anything, if nobody watches the live stream, I can always edit the intro, because it was pretty bad. You could probably hear me fiddling around or waiting to see what was going to happen. So we're going to pick Skate. So I hope everyone's having a nice early Saturday morning. Streets of Rage 2 is actually one of my favorite beat 'em ups that are out there. It has simple controls. The characters are all relatable for the most part. Well, maybe not so much nowadays because I don't see really many people running around rollerblades or the guy that's roided out of his mind that could I mean, they're still out there. I mean, I still watch wrestling, so some of those guys are still like Jack Diesel, but nothing like the other guy. The common complaint I hear about beat 'em ups is how the characters repeat themselves, and it's true to this one as well. But it's something that's easy to kind of forgive at the same point, like in games like Double Dragon and stuff like that, or even Streets of Rage 1. The funny thing is when I got this pack, I got it for the I have the Xbox One or whatever, but I got this pack to play on, and it's Xbox 360, so it's backwards compatible. And my brother was asking me if I could just get the Sonic, the Sega collection, or that they released for the PS3 and Xbox 360. And you can get that game to work on the system, but the funny thing is it only allows you to download 3 games. So it's I don't know how they messed that up, because you can play it on PS3, but to be fair, you can't play it on PS4 at all. So if we're being completely fair, to do it that way. But I just wish they would make the whole thing backwards compatible, but they probably make more, or Sega probably makes more money this way, and they probably have a deal with Microsoft or whatever. So, and people like me will pay, this was $10, I think, off the gate, but it comes with 3 games, so you can't really complain that much. Because I think by themselves these games are $10 on online or through eBay or Amazon or whatever. I'm not 100% sure. I have all of them, which is funny, on system, but I don't have all my systems set up. I think in the future, when I get an actual house, I might set up different systems, but the only thing is I'll have to turn the power source off, because those things are secret power killers. You just, next thing you know, you have a $200 power bill, and that's something I just don't want to mess with right now. So we're into January, a few days away from the Resident Evil 7 release, which I am excited for. I don't know if I should be worried that I'm excited for or happy that I'm excited for it, but all I know is that Tuesday I won't be able to get it the same time everyone else will, because I got to go to work, And so I have to wait till I get home to play it, which is good, because then it'll be a little bit darker, or whatever. Be more of the setting that you kind of look for when you're playing a horror game or whatever. But at the same time, I have to avoid the internet like a plague, because the second people can play it live, they're gonna post every second with spoilers. And I'm gonna probably do the same thing. Maybe do some playthrough by myself, and then maybe stream some of it. But the only thing is if I stream it to play it, I won't do much commentary, because I haven't experienced the game like I had this one. So doing commentary over it could even make me miss parts of the story or whatnot. So, and the other game that my brother and I talked about it on our podcast, but Yakuza 0 is coming out, and oh my god, after watching a couple gameplay videos of that game, I want to play it. It's not that great in graphics and stuff, but it looks like it's gonna have a hilarious storyline or hilarious aspects to it, and the combat looks like it's fun and everything. And the video I watched, the guy was thought the girl said she wanted some pizza to go to work, but she said Visa. And so he took all this time to go beat up some guys and get a pizza or whatever. And she's like, what did you give me a pizza for? I don't know. It just looks kind of ridiculous. Almost like Saint Row esque type comedy, but maybe more flushed out. I don't know 100%. The funny thing is don't kill me on this, but I haven't played that much Yakuza at all. I don't think I think I played the first one maybe, but I don't really remember. But I'm gonna have to pick up this one, even though it's still full price for what it looked like and everything. I don't know. But to be fair, like games like being $60, if you think about it, that's fairly cheap because you got to remember like Nintendo games and Sega games back in the day were $50 a pop. And could you imagine like this these days like play, Super Mario Brothers, like I don't know, that's it's crazy to think about that those cartridges, well, I guess now they're worth more. Well, some games are, some of them hold value or whatever. I don't know how I feel about beating up a lady, but to be fair, she is trying to hit me with this electric stick, and I'm not gonna allow it. And to be like completely honest, like the last couple times I like tried to play this, I was doing terrible, and that was like last night. But I think that was more because I was like frustrated trying to get it figured out, and now I'm actually playing pretty well, considering. I think it's on normal. It's not on easy. I think this is that game like if you put it on easy, then it like punishes you. Like you can't beat the game like literally, which is kind of neat. Oh god, I'm gonna have to jump kick my way out of this. I'm gonna try not to lose a life on the first level like I have been doing before. It's gonna be close. Gotta get the turkey. Which is another funny thing, like when it comes to beat 'em up, is like how long has that turkey been there? It reminds me a lot of Simon's Quest, like when there's like food and stuff, like or even like old Nintendo games like Mile Secret Castle or whatever. There's like food like hidden within the game. It's like how long has that been there? Like would you really eat that for health? I guess you would if you're in like a dire situation or whatever. But yeah, I look forward to Tuesday. It's kind of funny because like I love my weekends and everything, and the lady's out for the most part today, so I'm gonna get some stuff done and then pretty much play games all day and just relax. Maybe go get some coffee because if I sound weird, I'm like kind of still tired, and I think I got this like these sinuses things happening, so it's probably more information than you really needed to know. But yeah. So the next thing I wanted to kind of talk about was how so yeah, beat the first level without dying. Holy crap! If you knew what I saw last night was not good. I died. I almost lost every life on the first level, which is pretty bad. But there's a movie out that I want to see so bad, and it's kind of funny because my brother and I like he literally talked to me at like 8 in the morning. He like took a break or whatever, or just like worked through it while I was like driving to work or whatnot. He was like telling me he's like, we have to go see the movie Split, and I'm like, well, I want to see that anyways, but like, why are you so excited about it? Like, it was the first time in a while that I heard like he was really like super excited to go see a movie. And so like when he told me like what the kind of like gist of it was, and I'm not gonna explain it here because it's like huge like spoiler thing. And it was one of those weird situations where I told him I didn't mind like knowing what the spoiler was for the game because it was like maybe it's something that like he was like so excited. I'm like, just tell me what it is. You know what I mean? It's like you can't like keep somebody from ruining something even if you don't want them to, if they're excited to do it. But he told me the gist of the movie. Now, oh my god! Now that I know it, I have to go see it. It's M Night Shyamalan coming back, and I'm so happy about it because I never really considered him a bad actor or not actor. Sorry. Oh, I guess technically he did act, but more known for his direction. But I never considered him a bad director. Like he has a lot of piss poor moments that we're all kind of aware of, like The Happening and Lady in the Water. And even to this day, like I feel like The Happening minus the twist ending, like that's what he's like known for, like had potential, like to think like it could have been cool if it was like more of like a chemical warfare thing, like making people like if you don't know The Happening, I'll spoil it a little bit here, but it makes people like kill themselves, which is a really dark premise, you know. But then like when Mark Wahlberg said it's the trees or whatever, it just became good to bad, like really bad. Not saying Mark Wahlberg is the worst actor. I just don't think he's a really good one. No offense to anybody who just loves him and his work. He has his moments, like Four Brothers is a good one. Uh, Miracle, I guess, would be a good like family movie with Mark Wahlberg. Because the problem with Mark Wahlberg, sometimes he does very Mark Wahlberg-esque things. Like when he talks, like he has that high-pitched voice, and he just gives you those eyes. And I guess to some people that might be a good thing. Who knows? To me, I just think it's lame. But that's my opinion, and I'm sure a lot of you will disagree, and that's fine. That's the good thing about opinions, is nobody has to agree with you. As crazy as that might sound. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this second level. I just wanted to give people a final heads up about our channel. So now that I got this capture card that Monica got us, that's how I'm doing this right now without having to use Twitch, is I was considering stopping our Twitch account, and instead of doing Twitch Tuesdays, turning it into putting everything on YouTube. So you'll have our podcast there, you'll have our live streams there, you have any videos that we do like on the side. Look at that, I die on like the lamest part. But so instead of having like a Twitch account, a YouTube account, you know, and then of course our Facebook, that's kind of where we post everything. We're going to put everything just on one channel. So you don't have to go back and forth, you know, sign up to a bunch of different things that you might not want to see the stuff that we're doing. I like to keep everything uniform and stuff like that. If you hear that beeping in the background, it's because my dang computer's dying, so I might have to cut this short. I didn't charge it last night. I have to go to the store and get like because I have an extension thing to like power some things in, but it's a 2-prong instead of a 3-prong. And I have to go get an adapter to make it 3-prong or whatever. So yeah, so we're moving everything just on YouTube. So I'm gonna get rid of our Twitch account or whatever, unless people comment saying that they like to have certain things on Twitch. I doubt it, because like I said, it's so much easier to put everything on YouTube. You know, nothing against Twitch. Like Twitch is fine for what it is, but to me, like as a person that only watches gaming videos but also like now participates in putting some out there, it's just easier to have everything on one channel. So, but yeah, if you liked what you saw here, or you got some questions and comments, post it below. I can't look at the comments right now, even though I'm streaming live. There's a way to do it, but I'm still in the beginning of phases of all this stuff. Like I actually had to Google like how to properly do this, and the funny thing is I don't have anybody like watching it live right now for me. Like I should have messaged my brother, be like, watch this and see if it's working out, to let me know like if it's going good. So I'm gonna have to like watch the replay, and if the replay's not good, then I'll just delete it, which is annoying, because then I feel like I'm telling the same things over and over again, or like I'm saying the same stuff over and over again. Like if you know how many times I've like done this, like you would just be like, wow, why are you still trying? But I refuse to give up. That's the thing with me in technology. Like there it is, second guy down. Like I refuse to let it win. But yeah, that's it for the live stream. I hope you enjoyed some Streets of Rage 2, some updates about our channel. Like us on Facebook and YouTube at the Ray Bros Nerd Show, and then share and subscribe. Thanks.